Good morning. Hopefully you can kind of see me. I'm doing this from a different location today. There I am. Bear with me. You might go in and out. And I can't get the bottle to stay up today, so we're just going to roll with it. We have bottle number 25. So beautiful. It is purple and magenta on the bottom. And this one is called Florence Nightingale. It's bottle number 25. So the message for this week, it is, I love the magenta, specifically this color, because it is so completely divine and loving. And the experience of like being wrapped in a blanket of divine unconditional love and grace. That's what that magenta is. And with the violet, it's that being of service, the connection through the crown chakra, which opens us up to receive. It helps us transform, let go of anything that is no longer serving us, to let go of the false beliefs that have been preventing us to be open to receive, to get that divine guidance to come through. So that's what this bottle is today. I wish I could show it on the screen, but it's just really being a pain in the butt. Again, I'll just hold it up. It's purple and magenta. And I can show this one too, because you can see it maybe a little bit better. And then you can see in the tarot card, it's actually a man, which is interesting because Florence Nightingale, the story of this bottle is Florence Nightingale was a nurse that invented like modern nursing. She brought through a new way of being of service, modern nursing. So she received inspiration from her higher guidance, and then she was a pioneering spirit that carried that through, that brought that inspiration, led from above, that comes from deep within in our soul, right? She followed through with that and was of service with that loving, nurturing energy of nursing, right? That takes a very special person to be a nurse. So that's what this bottle exemplifies. So I'm not sure why in the tarot card that it is a man, but you know what? That's okay. What it is saying is you can see he's got this tree stick thing, right? Like a club almost. And he's like defending. He's in this defending mode. Like he's a advocate for truth, for love. And he is holding that stick because that stick, once he puts it in the ground, it's going to grow. So it's like defense and growth together, like the potential coming through. And then the protection he has this awareness. This bottle is also saying you have this awareness that comes through, and therefore it's like this divine authority / responsibility to follow through with that and to be of service in it in a very caring manner. That's what this bottle's energy is. It's this complete nurturing energy, and how to be of service with that in a very like practical way. How can we bring, oh shit, did I leave? How can we bring, nope, I think I'm still here. How can we bring this forward? How can we bring this this loving energy, this inspiration of how to bring something new into the world through love, through caring, through nurturing? And the big key to this bottle and this message for the week is that we've got to apply this to ourselves. So this bottle can also point out if we have a lot of disappointments in our life. It can really keep us trapped in that tower. That's the violet, the purple. So if we have a big disappointment, if we're let down easily because we care so much, that's kind of like it goes hand in hand. When you have this big nurturing heart, you can easily feel disappointed in yourself or in others, and it can be very debilitating, and it can make you crumble, and guilt can come through. It's kind of like that emotion that comes with this. So this bottle is saying we've got to nurture ourselves with that divine grace, that wrapping of that magenta around us, to nurture ourselves through these disappointments of love, because it's going to prevent us. These disappointments within self or whatever is going on in your life will prevent you from carrying forward that nurturing, loving advocate that you are for yourself. Like if we can't be the advocate for ourselves, then how are we going to be an advocate for love for the rest of the world? How are we going to be of service with this loving energy? So it's completely nurturing and caring for yourself. Finding love in the little things, that's what the magenta is, and being very intentional with where we're directing this, how we're directing it, what are we thinking, what disappointments are coming through, what love is coming through, then how can I be of service in this with this beautiful energy? Maybe it just means we need to create space for ourselves this week to just nurture ourselves. And that's the way we're supposed to be of service this week. It's not always like I have to give this away. There can be a fine line with that. I don't like to say give necessarily. It's more of a sharing, because if you think in the sharing energy, it is where you are full, like you are taking care of, you're whole on the inside, you feel filled up. So then you want to share because you have so much already. So until you feel like I want to share this, then that's a sign for you to just completely nurture yourself. And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing to feel guilty about for nurturing yourself and maybe not being on a full tank to share. It's a constant balance between the two. And this nurturing energy of nurses, because if you think about nurses, they are giving so much, they're sharing their energy, they're nurturing these other people, and it does take a lot of energy to do that. So we have to continuously have this balance between self-care and then sharing these beautiful gifts. And being this advocate for people that are looking to learn this thing, figure out people we don't have a voice right now. We can be those, we can stand firm in our truth, person in the card, and be that unwavering energy that's just so completely loving. So that's what the message is today from battle number 25, Florence Nightingale. I hope this has served you. And once again, if you have any questions, if I can be of service, I am here. Please reach out. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.